Hello guys, welcome into today's weekend crypto technical analysis. Let's start from higher time frame and then we'll move on to the mid and lower time frames. However, before we start, if you guys are learning and enjoying from the contents, do not forget to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and activate the bell so you do not miss the market updates. We've got beautiful weekend candle for this week. However, many people, they're worried about this last week's candle. However, I would say that as long as we're above the important support levels, this type of candle above support have a less effect. And as long as we're going to be close above 60,000 in the first place, we are safe, I would say, on the weekly time frame. However, to see the close about 61,500 and 700 levels are going to be perfect for a weekly close. But we've got 1 day, 10 hour to close the current weekly candle. Moving on to a daily time frame. And the daily time frame, the entry levels has been provided at around 30,000 and 31,000 level on the lower time frame as well as the higher time frame. For the swing traders, the buy signal came at around 33,500 and 34,500 levels. And then we got a rejection after we pumped with a nice profit. We've got rejection right from 618 and 66 golden zones, and then we shorted all the way up to $40,000. And from there, at the lower time frame, $41,000, another buy signal, and then high probability setup came at around $47,000. A lower time frame, mid time frame, went heavily under the bull's control. So from the 40,000, BTC pumped all the way up to 65% profit. With the current price action, if you entered from the bottom, that is 50% profit. Daily close is going to be very important. As long as we're going to stay above 60,500, then the daily time frame is okay. However, losing the 60,500, as I keep mentioning in the previous videos, then in the first place that we're going to come and test $59,000. However, at this time, on the lower time frame as well as the mid time frame, I'm a bit cautious, and this black line of 59,000 may not hold, and we'll see price action made down 55,000 all the way up to 54,000 levels. Daily time frame as well as the weekly time frames are heavily under the bull's control. Moving on to 4-hour time frame. Primary buy signal came at around 43,000 and 43,500 level. However, with this green candle, we broke all the resistance that we had, and then the buy signal came at around 48,000 and 47,500 levels, right around here. And you had over 48 hours to enter. So from 43,000, BTC pumped all the way up to 55% profit. With the current price action, we're above 40% spot profit. However, if you're a conservative trade, the high probability setup came at around beginning of the October, and that provided on the 4-hour time frame. Still, we do not have an exit signal on the 4-hour time frame. We're up by 41% spot profit. And if you're doing a leverage 10 times 400%, 5 times, which is a decent 200% profit in the last 2 to 3 weeks. However, with the current price action, it is 30% spot profit. Now, as you remember, 23rd and 25th of October, as I was kept mentioning, as long as we're going to be above the resistance line at around $63,500, $64,000, and then 4-hour will be under the bull's control. However, losing this level of $63,000, 4-hour will enter consolidation. And as you can see, week to week, dollar to dollar rejection, and 4-hour entered into a consolidation. And in the last video that I was mentioning, when the price action was here, as long as we're going to hold on the lower time frame, highly likely in the first place that we're going to go and see $62,000 was our first level, and then followed by 63,000 all the way up to 63,500. So as you can see, we reached to our first target level. That's for the scalpers. However, in less than 10 minutes that we saw this candle, $46,000 liquidation as well at the same time. If you took it scalping on the lower time frame, if you're following me via Twitter, I was giving, as you can see, we reached to target level, which was 62,000 nearly, and that provided nearly 5% spot profit. However, if you managed to, where you put it your stop loss at a break even, this candle came in less than 10 minutes. We dumped all the way to the $57,000, and with a V-shaped recovery, we recovered on the lower time frame, and then we reached to our second target level. However, with this candle, there was a highly likely you've been stopped out. In the coming 48 to 72 hours, as long as we're going to be above this black line, then 4-hour will still remain under the consolidation. However, losing this black line, 4 hour will enter under the bear's control. Bullish scenario under 4 hour time frame, if we're going to be above the upper line of this resistance, then 4 hour will move under the bull's control, and we've got a level $68,000 and $70,000 in a short term. Before we move on to lower time frames, if you want to learn all these technical analysis what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intense masterclass is available, where I'm going to teach you how to become a profitable trader in the market. And it only takes you 5 to 10 hours to master this all. And during the course, you will learn day trading, i.e. scalping, swing, and as well as the long-term as an investor trading systems. Moving on to 2 hour time frame. Similar levels going to apply 44,000 on the 2 hour time frame. We had a buy signal, and as soon as we lost this level, 2 hour entered into consolidation, retested it perfectly, as you can see, dollar to dollar, week to week rejection from the resistance, and then 2 hour entered under the bear's control. So at the moment, 2 hour is trying to move towards the bullish territory. However, it's struggling, and still 2 hour is under the bear's control. Similar profits that one could have expected on the 2 hour time frame as well. To be bullish under 2 hour time frame, as long as we're going to be below 63,000, 63,500 ideally, and then 2 hour will remain under the bear's control. However, breaking the level, clean breakout, or claim it as a support, then 2 hour we can expect that it's going to move under the bull's control. However, at this stage, 2 hour is still weak. But this time, if we're going to lose the level of 60,000 and 59,000, this gap is very important. If we're going to lose these levels, highly likely this time we're going to lose this black line, and then in the first place we may come all the way up to $55,000. Moving on to 1 hour time frame. On the lower time frame, you can see clearly how we got rejection right from the resistance. We got perfect rejection, and 1 hour time frame entered under the bear's control. However, at the moment, 1 hour time frame, as soon as we managed to stay above this level, 1 hour entered under the bull's control. As I said in the last video, I'm not going to watch 1 hour time frame. For me, at this stage, 2 hour and 4 hour time frames are very important. 1 hour time frame, we may get a fake out, which is at the moment is under the bull's control. And then if we're going to lose this level, then we will see a dump in the market. If we're going to claim on the 2 hour time frame the levels that I mentioned, then highly likely the price action will move towards the upside. So the levels are clear, play level to level, and we came to an end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.